So this was our second year in the Wealth Builders program, and the first year was all about us getting to know what was really going on, putting some structure in place, and starting to have many conversations with each other without blaming and shaming. And so coming out of years of having been in the break even, borrow more money pattern, I'm really proud to say that 2 years on we have a new story, we have a new money relationship, and that this has changed, and we have a much healthier relationship going on now. So after clearing all our consumer debt in 2018, we are still consumer debt free. Amazing. This past year, we have continued to pay ourselves first and have also increased our contribution. We've also started a savings account, and I've been saving up front for the work training courses that I've done, so the money has been there before I've committed myself. Also a new pattern. Previously I would commit and then pay later. We also budgeted and saved up front for our recent holiday, and this was the first time ever, and oh my gosh, what a difference to not be worrying the whole holiday about how much money we were spending. So I even joined my family ziplining over River Canyon, and this is a big stretch for me because I'm scared of heights and I get vertigo when I go near edges. With my family's in support and encouragement, I decided to join in. It was amazing. I screamed my head off, released all the tension of the year, and I'm so proud. I did it and I loved it. The irony, of course, I loved it. I've also put away tax money every month. Also a new habit. Put our cash safety net into a separate 32-day account, so that it's completely away from our access. As Anne says, we need to save ourselves from ourselves. So that is definitely one of those actions. We saved 60% on our home building insurance. We further decluttered, we sold some stuff, and we put that money towards some home renovations that we've been wanting to do for years. I loved doing it, just little home projects. I loved it. And then Jeff and I have both created consistent cash buffers in our respective businesses, and this has made such a difference to our cash flow dynamics and the stresses of cash flow if there isn't money. Jeff also has increased his business sales turnover by 15% so far this year, and also increased his profit too. I also signed up for Airbnb course and have started working through the modules, and I'm really keen to explore this rent-to-rent model in the coming year to potentially generate some extra income. And as executor of my late mother's estate, I also saved 60,000 Rand, yes, 60,000 Rand on bank legal fees. And this was done just by getting myself informed and having the courage to contest their initial demands. And it took 3 times of them refusing to be negotiable before they actually gave in, and we didn't have to pay that 60,000 Rand. A couple of years ago, I would never have had the courage to really to fight for myself in the way that I did this time. So 4 years ago, after the death of my father, I was tasked to look after my late mother's inheritance. Unfortunately, I'd come across your book, Anne, and so I was absolutely terrified with this responsibility. And so with very little knowledge and no investment experience, I took a leap of faith at ETFSA. An online investment portfolio in ETFs was created for my mum. So fast forward a couple of years after my mum has passed, I've been blessed to receive a portion of this portfolio as an inheritance. Now that I understand that assets are the key to financial freedom, I'm very proud to say that this time, with all the knowledge and the training received from you so far, Anne, it's been a very different experience. I have been able to rebalance the portfolio to my own needs with a whole new understanding, asking informed questions, doing some due diligence around the investments. And gosh, Anne, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for this empowerment. I'm so very, very grateful. And yes, so our net worth has increased by 93% this past year, and yes, and 149% over the past 2 Wealth Builder years. This seems extraordinary, and although I know our financial freedom is still a way off, we have the direction, and this is everything, particularly for my nervous system, which is finally starting to calm down. Once again, I have gained so much from this year, exploring and getting further clarity about my values, continuously wrestling with my relationship to planning. This is an area of big challenge for me, and so much more. By doing my monthly figures, by showing up on the mega money dates, coaching calls, my fantastic pod group. It's been a really great year. So one of the biggest gifts of the journey is that I'm learning to trust myself again, and this is huge, and I feel so blessed to be coming back to myself with more confidence and more courage. So thank you, Anne, for continually mentoring the way. It inspires me daily to show up for my money and to show up for my life, and I thank you so much.